I often think of myself as lazy, not because I don't get things done, but because I always try to find the simplest solutions and ways to make whatever I'm trying to accomplish easier. We all see those shining images of what we aspire to be that are running full sprint on the treadmill or doing burpees for a fun challenge, and think about how nice it would be to be as disciplined as them. How easy it could be to achieve your goals if only you were like them. But here's the thing, none of that is actually required in order to achieve your goals or form healthy habits. Unless, of course, your goal is to be the burpee world champion. Motivation and inspiration are overrated. They're fleeting feelings at best and won't keep us going long term. Think of motivation and inspiration more as the byproducts of action that you're already taking to reach your goals. Action must come first. And to take action consistently, there are 3 foundational habits that will help to make everything else more realistic to achieve. These are the 3 S's. And the 3 S's are structures, systems, and scheduling. Structures come into place in your environment. Ask yourself this question: what do I need in place in order to help me achieve my goals? Switch to a gym closer to your house or office, or set up a gym at home. Do you have anyone to help hold you accountable to what you're working on? If not, can you seek out a coach or friend that's also trying to achieve some goals? Is there healthy food readily available in your kitchen, or is it mostly junk? Is your workspace clean and tidy so you can do deep work without distraction? These are the types of questions you want to consider when evaluating the structures and the environment around you that will help you with whatever other goals you want to achieve. Now, systems are all about what processes and practices do you have in place that will help you to get closer to your goal. Do you have or need a ritual of setting out your gym clothes at night so that you can get to the gym first thing in the morning? Is there a system in place for prepping all of your meals for the week? Do you know when the end of your workday is so that you can plan your priorities for the next day and then power down your devices for the evening? And then scheduling brings our structures and systems into use. We can't wait for inspiration to strike. When we schedule in advance, it allows our priorities and appointments to get done and make sure that we don't miss anything that's important to us. Time block your most important tasks and deep work every day. Schedule your hour of meal prep. Plan ahead your training sessions so you stick to them. And also important for peak performance is to plan your recovery time so you can recharge when you need to. Now let's tie this all together with a concrete example recently from my life. So I normally like to run outside before I get to the gym in the morning. And as the weather's gotten colder and darker in the morning, I just found myself less and less actually getting out to do it. And so I figured I would use the 3 S's in order to structure more morning cardio back into my routine. And at first I planned to get to the gym earlier and just do treadmill work there prior to my workout. If I got there about half an hour early, I figured I could accomplish this, but I realized it wasn't great for some of the other morning systems that I have in place because I really like to have that time to think and sort of plan for the day, and it just wasn't working great at the gym. Now, fortunately, I happened to buy a used treadmill not too long ago, and it was really just the fact that it wasn't set up structurally for me very well, in that the space was inconvenient to access it and it was kind of covered and stuff. As we often see with our home cardio equipment, it can very easily just get covered up and used as a laundry rack. And the same sort of thing happened with this treadmill not just being very accessible for me to use in the morning. So I moved it into a place where it could be ready to access very easily each morning, and all I had to do was get up, get out of bed, brush my teeth, throw on some shoes, and I was on the treadmill and going. And I was also able to use this time to listen to audiobooks or podcasts and plan out my day and sort of prepare for the day ahead. So it worked really great with the rest of that morning system that I already had a routine around. And all I had to do that was left was schedule it into my calendar to make sure that it happened every morning. And because it doesn't get any easier than that, I was able to very quickly get back on track with the practice of morning cardio and felt a lot better about doing that. So now you can see why it's okay to not always feel motivated. You don't have to be a David Goggins level of discipline and bang out 4,000 pull-ups a day in order to reach your goals. What is more important and foundational is to make sure that you have these 3 S's of systems, structure, and scheduling in place to make your goals flow more naturally. And I would love to know what goals you're working on and which of the 3 S's are you going to use to take action more consistently. Leave a comment below. And until the next video, find your flow.